Hello guys. Welcome to my channel. My name is Miracle, Mimi for short. If this is the first time you see my beautiful face, you're welcome. Let's check this wonderful video from Brett Cooper. She said, Gen Z, the sexless generations. Let's check it out.
Welcome back to the comments section. I'm Brett Cooper. We have been talking a lot about Roe v. Wade and abortion. But it really is the center of the news cycle right now. You can't get away from it. And I think it is an important topic, regardless, because there is a lot of misinformation about what the Supreme Court ruling means, about what that means for women, what that means for people being able to get medical procedures. I mean, come on. They are saying that women are going to go to jail if they have a miscarriage. So clearly, I think it's good that we're talking about it. So hopefully we can dispel some of those lies and some of those rumors. But one of my favorite things that has come out of all of this are the reactions of people saying, oh my God, we're going on a sex strike. Until all men get vasectomies, we're all going on a sex strike. It's like, well, that might actually be good for you. But this one specifically pertains to Gen Z. But before we dive into it, make sure that you like this video. You guys know the drill. Subscribe to this channel if you have not already. Share it with your friends and ring that notification bell so that you never miss a comment section episode. I saw this trending on Twitter yesterday. It is a Insider News article, and the tagline was something like, Gen Z moving away from hookup culture, fears after Roe v. Wade being overturned. I was like, okay, this is great. I'm gonna click on it. So first of all, they have this little GIF up here, and apparently they did a poll on Instagram. Members of Gen Z, those born after 1996, that's me, told Insider that they are terrified of a post-Roe world. Today, the Supreme Court has reversed 50 years of constitutionally protected abortion rights. Earlier this month, Insider published several social media callouts requesting reactions, responses, and replies from members of Gen Z regarding their thoughts on hookup culture and sex in a possible post-Roe world. Dozens shared their insights. Just listen. Okay, this is just hysterical. How Gen Z described their feelings about a post-Roe world. Constant fear. Even on birth control, I am more hesitant. A lot more overthinking. The fear of getting pregnant is 1,000 times scarier. I think I'll just abstain. I'm terrified. I don't want to birth a child in a world like this. Closing my legs forever. I feel less empowered sexually than ever before. Hella scary. Like, that's the most Gen Z thing I've ever heard. I'm less sexually empowered and it's hella scary. Regardless of those, wackadoo responses, even on birth control, I am more hesitant, a lot more overthinking. The fear of getting pregnant is 1,000 times scarier. I think I'll just abstain. Those are actually quite healthy responses, because now you are actually having to think about the consequences of your actions. And a child is not a bad consequence. We don't want to put that connotation on them. You are engaging in sex. You are engaging in the potential of possibly bringing a child into the world. For the past 50 years, we have lived in a world where you don't have to really think about that. I mean, some people do if you're, pro-life, or if you just, maybe you're pro-choice, but you personally don't want to get an abortion. I could talk for days about, abortion and saving the children and that kind of thing, but I genuinely think that this is emotionally healthy for my generation. All we care about is, cheap, materialistic intimacy. We don't really look for deep, meaningful, connections. Most of my friends growing up, especially on the left when I was in LA, they're never in relationships. They were just engaging in constant hookup culture, meaningless sex. And I am telling you, not good for your mental health. That is like a baseline understood fact, especially for women. It is literally biological. And I know we don't really like biology these days. We don't even know what a woman is. Casual hookup culture sex is not good for women. So all of this fear, thinking that it's a bad thing, I actually think that it could be a good turning point for my generation. It is a wake-up call. Right over there, go on. Madeline V, somebody that they interviewed, said that she might be done with men altogether. The 24-year-old, who identifies as bisexual, told Insider that sticking to female partners may be the safest way to avoid an unwanted pregnancy. I mean, yeah, that is one way to do it. You're literally so upset that you can't kill a fetus that you're just going to be with women for the rest of your life. I mean, it's a personal choice. Go for it. Whatever. Madeline then said that the possibility of Roe being overturned has deterred her from casual sex. This was, again, before Roe actually got overturned. This was when the opinion was leaked. The uncertainty has also prompted her to take a more proactive approach when she does partake. Her quote is, in hookup culture, if you're just hooking up, you don't bring up that stuff right away normally. But when it comes to if you're actually going to sleep with somebody, I think at this point that definitely needs to be addressed. The fact that those conversations weren't happening before this shocking. That is why I think that this could be a good thing, just for the well-being of this generation. Having some responsibility, having some self-worth. Hey, maybe I shouldn't sleep with this person. Would they actually be there for me if I had a child? That should be an indicator that you should not be sleeping with them. Sorry to be blunt, but it's true. And the fact that this was so out of sight, out of mind for so many young people, it's sad. All right, here's another one. Catherine says that she has reevaluated the consequences of casual sex and that they have suddenly become very real due to the way that hormonal birth control affects her mental and physical health. Catherine does not use it. And she said, as much as I want to have fun in my 20s, what happens to me when the fun stops? What happens to me when I might be in need of an abortion and can't access that? So you want to be able to kill a child so that you can just have fun in your 20s. I don't know how to be more
keep your legs
clear.
Close.
Like that, you don't get to have both. You want to be able to kill a baby so that you can have fun in your 20s. That's just a very backwards, in my opinion, a moral way of thinking. It's very, very self-centered. Because we all need to, clean up our own room, to use a Jordan Peterson line, before we go out into the world. We need to take care of ourselves. But this is literally taking a life so that you can go have some frivolous fun. I also do appreciate the fact that she is talking about hormonal birth control and how it affects her mental and physical health, because that is a fact for women that we don't talk about a lot. We also don't teach women about how to, regulate their cycles. We don't teach them about any other options. One of my favorite things that has come out of this Roe v. Wade stuff is people saying, there is no birth control that is 100% effective. What am I going to do? Yes, there is. Keeping the legs closed. It's literally that simple. Anyway, all the comments were a massive white pill because people were saying, this is awesome. And this is great. This is so positive. This guy's angry. Unfortunately, this probably makes a lot of pro-lifers sing with glee because they want people to have a puritanical, fearful relationship to sex.
Well, that's just lazy writing.
I'm not saying that you need to be afraid of sex. I'm not saying that sex is a bad thing. I am just saying that if you are with somebody of the opposite sex, there are real life consequences, emotionally and physically, that come with that. And we live in a culture and a society that is apparently skirted over that, skirting over teaching kids about it in, sex ed, skirting over any kind of responsibility that comes with it. So I'm not saying be afraid. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I never will say that. I'm just saying that we are having a healthy dose of reality coming back into society. This one cracked me up. Not a political statement, but I didn't have sex in pre-Roe v. Wade world, and I'm just going to assume that that date is going to remain the same and I'll die a monk somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
What Papa just said, you close your legs, that is 100% positive. I know there's no 100% of belt piece. Just close your leg if you cannot do it. Gosh, all these hookups, I know we can't fight biology, but yes, we can make a preventive measures for us to avoid all this abortion of a thing and of our babies. It's not possible, it's not good. And I know we also want to have fun, but if you're having fun, you have to take care of yourself. You have to keep yourself good to avoid do's and don'ts, or to avoid regrets. Gosh, we just really, really need to do so. All this hookup of a thing, if you are not sure, you don't want to do something, just abstain from it. Just abstain. Total abstinence is just the 100%. You can look for something doing to keep your mind off it. You can go to work. If you're a student, you concentrate on your books, concentrate on your school, look for something doing, look for handwork to do, something that will keep you busy, something that will not keep your mind wandering from one side to another. They say the idle man is a devil workshop. I guess so. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Watch, like, and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.